I actually went to Renew when it was Live Oak in 1998, and it was a failing school. I can remember coming here, and I can't say the teachers didn't care, they just didn't push you. Since my kids have been going here, I've seen the change in the transitions. I've seen them coming from like maybe a failing school to pushing a little bit harder, getting a little better, to really actually improving. And I see that in my children's work and report cards and their attitudes and on a daily basis. And it encouraged me to keep them here because I did see that change. We're not at 100 now, and we may not ever get to 100, but it's improving, and I can see that, and I appreciate that.
It was right after Katrina hit, and it was Live Oak. My son, he started here in kindergarten, which he's in 8th grade now. His reading level was below average, but when it became Renew, his reading level went up. Everyone took their time and they helped him. So now he's reading above reading level, which I'm happy about that. I love it.
I come across this place when I was at a festival. It's like, I got to see what this is about. It was the best thing I could have ever done for my son. I want all parents and all kids to experience that in every school that's in this city. This city is full of art. It's full of music. It breathes it. It lives it. Why not put your son or daughter in one of the schools that's just gonna make them grow more than just, the math and keeping them in the box. Yeah. I like that this place teaches them to be outside the box.
Some of the students have different issues at home, and they just need that outlet. And the extra that they're pushing as far as the arts program, it lets them go in a different way. It's not so much education, books, but you can express yourself and release certain things. That's why I believe art is really important.
I noticed, as I went on to get the history of what the teachers or where they came from, they were young, they were more energetic and do the most craziest things. They would create these chants, and then that kept them under control. And Quincy would fall into that. To learn the things about the moon or the different phases of the moon, Quincy would come home and sing some of those songs, and I was fascinated with that. I was like, oh, this is really good.
I attend all the arts programs that they have here, to educate myself. It's an awesome program that you guys have, the versatility. I mean, I want to suck it all in and educate myself on these things. The kids are really interested, and I want to be involved in what my kids are involved in. I want to know, and I want to learn with them as well. For the Mardi Gras night, we did a Mardi Gras float, and it's fun working with your kids because they actually teach you a whole lot. I mean, it's awesome to sit in the same auditorium as I sat in. Now I'm sitting with my kids. It's awesome. It's a feeling that I can't even describe. I can't even explain how that feels. And to know that you're not just doing it in vain. Something's going to come out of this, something great. You guys are helping mold and shape our kids into the men and women that are going to be our leaders one day. So I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome just to be involved in it.
I played in a band when I was in school, and I love music. And so I walked in and I saw the instruments. They didn't look like they were in the best shape. So I just grabbed the brass sole and a rag and just kind of went to polishing them up. Then the band director walked in and was like, how you doing? I was like, hey, how you doing? He said, I'm the band director. So I was like, oh. I said, I'm Derek Newton. I was like, I see the instruments look like they need a little attention. So I started polishing them, and I've been here ever since.
We've brought grandparents, we've brought other relatives when they come to visit New Orleans. Isaac goes every time, and it's cool that everyone's really included, where the families get to meet other families, and the other kids get to spend time with the teachers in a fun atmosphere too. So, we definitely try to take advantage of everything the school offers, just to show the Bella that school is good.
School is good.
You're not the only one involved with it. We're here to support you.
This year, out of the gate, the parents from last year who are still here and the new parents, they've seen us, and we've kind of like latched on to them, and these parents are willing to chaperone, cook food, they volunteer food, like for the Mardi Gras parades. We had parents bring in big trays of food to make sure the kids had something to eat before we started marching. And I saw that, and I was just like, I bet you this is exactly what you saw in your vision, just to see people saying, you know what, it's about them. It's about the kids. So I asked the kids, and they said, yeah, they noticed a change at home.
I know my kids, they all want to graduate from Renew. Everyone talks about how amazing, like, this school is because my kids are into everything, and they're like, they think it's great. And then, like, keep them there. That's a great school. And I agree with them.
That's my motivating force. So as of now, I am a band staff member. I still volunteer my time. I don't want anything in return. As long as the kids are learning, and when they go to high school, if they stay out of trouble and move on to a better life, I'm good.